This is a reading for Aries for the month of December. So first of all, a good shuffle. If you leave a comment and watch till the end and also like the video, then I will reply with a free 1-card tarot reading within 24 hours. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell icon for instant notifications. And there's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. So let's have a look. Just a quick glance at the bottom card, which is the Sun card in the reversed position. It can indicate that happiness has turned to sadness, laughter has turned to tears here around a situation. But it's also a reminder that the sun is always there, but at the moment the clouds is covering it. Okay, these clouds would be your issues, your problems. Once these are worked through, then it will reveal the sun, which was always there, which is about happiness and brighter happenings ahead for you. I do sense there is one major issue that needs to be resolved here, and the feeling here is that once you work through that, then everything else will seem much easier, like water off a duck's back or like a walk in the park. So let's have a look at what cards have come up. You're certainly being pulled two ways here. Okay, you're feeling very unsettled. There could be some problems here. I keep getting that you're needing to balance the books. Okay, so there could be problems around finances. You've had to spend a lot of money recently on different things. But despite all of that, it's kind of giving you this wake-up call. You've woken up, you've smelt the coffee. And there's this path here, which you're kind of just about on. Not quite, but you're almost on this path here. And it's like a yellow brick road. So it's a bit like the Wizard of Oz, where once you're on that path, it will take you to the wizard. But in a sense, what it means is it will take you to what you need. Okay, when you get what you need, you can get what you want. Okay, it's like things aren't given to you on a plate. You have to go through these experiences. Okay, it's like your path is readjusting at the moment. And it's not easy. You know, it does throw up all types of stuff. It's like you pay in advance, you know, for what you want. But it's nearly time. That's what I get here. It's nearly time. Yeah, things have clearly come crashing down here. It's like you built something, and I feel something was said, something was done. There's been a lot of interference here. People sticking their oar in where it's not wanted, trying to throw a spanner in the works. You've just been feeling very unsettled with what's been going on around you. Also problems here around finances as well, being stuck in this vicious cycle. But it's like things reach ahead. Yeah, things come crashing down, but despite that, something much stronger can be built there, much stronger than before. So it's like moving away from a vicious cycle to something much more healthy here. You're being watched over here. I mean, with the number 7, it relates to the spiritual plane. Someone has your back in spirit. In fact, more than one person. They're watching over you, helping to nudge things in the right direction, but they can't give you what you want on a plate. Okay, they can only give you what you need to get what you want. So they like give you like a piece of stone. You can use that stone to carve out a beautiful statue. Okay. I'm also sense you're being pulled one way and then the other. You're stuck in the middle. That's what I get here. Okay, I do sense this to be around family or friends. There's a lot of disagreements which are going on here, and you're being pulled one way and then the other. But it's like you get to a point where you don't put up with this nonsense any longer. You just walk away from the situation. You kind of let them get on with it. But also you take back your power. So rather than letting situations control you, by walking away, you start to control the situation. And don't forget, you put your own life jacket on first before you help anybody else. So it's like you get your life in order here. Okay, you take back your power. You put yourself on that pedestal rather than other people or situations. Something's going to come to light here. Okay, the truth is going to come out in a matter which then sets you free, because what I get at the moment is like elephant in the room. Okay, something has been staring you in the face and you haven't quite been able to put your finger on it. Okay, it's like you may be aware of it subconsciously, but not consciously. Okay, you know, often I look for a pen that I find behind my ear, or glasses. I look everywhere and actually find I'm wearing them. Okay, it's that kind of energy here. It's almost there. It's just in front of you. Okay, it's just a matter of just looking at things differently, even changing your perspective or changing your direction. Because don't forget, if you change the way you look at something, then what you look at also changes, and the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Some type of action which you take is going to help to readdress the balance here. Something here about wishes being fulfilled. Yeah, you put out a lot of wishes to the universe, they've been listened to, and they're starting to be answered. That's what I get here. But there's also something here, there's a message here about the need to be more efficient. Okay, you may well be getting messages from the universe or signs. You may well have experienced some type of leak, such as a leaking washing machine, a burst pipe. You might have spilled some liquid on the ground. And it's just a message or a sign just to say, just to be more efficient, tighten up the belt. That's what I get here. Because if you look at the card, you've got water being poured away with 2 jugs. There's a lot of wastage. It's like you're throwing away some of your wishes here. Look at those little stars in the water. First time I've seen that, so that's interesting. Don't throw away your wishes. Okay, hold on to your emotions as much as you can. Of course, if something serious happens, then there's a need to share it with somebody. Yeah, because a problem shared is a problem halved. But for everyday matters, if you share too much or constantly pouring out stuff, then it just gets washed away. That's what I get here. Hasn't been easy. You know, happiness has turned to sadness, laughter turned to tears. Most certainly the end of a long-term relationship, or I get a divorce here, but I'm kind of sort of looking back, but it's still causing you a lot of distress and a lot of upsets. And again, it's this wastage, these wasted emotions, if you like, where you could actually be using them as fuel to actually get to where you want to if you hold on to them. It's like a car, you know, with petrol, where the driver just gets rid of all the petrol, starts pouring it out. The car can't go anywhere. Okay, it's the same type of energy which I get here. Yeah, I mean, even the advice card is kind of saying, focus on what makes you feel good. I mean, it can be in the past, but as long as it makes you feel good. Okay, the more you can focus on what makes you feel good, the more it's going to build up your confidence, your motivation, and then you'll start going towards what you want. I do feel this big release coming up for you, this big relief as well around the situation. Things looking much more positive looking forward. Okay, there's going to be some positive developments here. There's also something here about you looking at stuff more, perhaps spiritual, creative stuff, which is going to help you on your journey. Don't forget, the spiritual and creative side of life are infinite in nature. They never get boring. Okay, it's very much about you looking more at that. I mean, you fear change, but it's going to happen anyhow. Okay, there's big changes taking place at the moment. You're getting this wake-up call which is needed. But what I must give you here is this big astrological clock which is found in Prague, and what it's saying is that someone here is your destiny. It's written in the stars, so it could well be around a deep soulmate connection here, which is going to become more apparent, or there's going to be improvements around that for you. Yeah, what I get here is that you're going to lose the world to gain it. So it's like you get rid of this toxic energy. You walk away from something, so rather than letting the situation control you, you control the situation and you manifest more of what you want. So don't forget to leave a comment, and I will reply with a free 1-card tarot reading within 24 hours. Don't forget to like and share. There's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. Thank you.